Welcome, people and BlockRoomians, to some Mafia 3 news. Yes, indeed, they have announced that Mafia 3 is now a thing. I'll just also notice that there are some pictures in the background. Only the first one is actually like a proper confirmed screenshot, the rest are just for nice viewings. But anyway, Mafia 3 will be coming at some point. 2K Games has announced it, and they've said at Gamescom, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was Gamescom, they are going to be showing an announcement trailer on August the 5th at 8 AM Eastern or 1 PM UK if you're me from Britain, or you just generally go off that time. Then it will be then we will see a trailer, we will see some form of life of Mafia 3, and as you saw in the first picture, after some of the pictures go by I'll put it back on, but it's a game. Well, I'm going to guess it's based in the 60s and 70s. They have kind of said about that. Main reason why, because as you can see, there are 4 people. One of them is actually a woman, not that that's got any significance to do with the time period, but her haircut is in a big round afro, and for those of you who know about the 60s and 70s, that was kind of like the fashion then. You had like big afros and all them florally clothes and dancing clothes and stuff like that. But they have also said, they've actually stated that Mafia 3 takes place in a beautifully crafted game, world featuring period accurate cars, music and fashion. So we can tell there that it's most likely going to be set in the 60s and 70s. I've kind of said that, as I said, but you can kind of tell that. Also, they look to, well, I mean, in the background you can see there is 4 cars. There's 4 muscle cars. Which obviously muscle cars weren't really too much around back in the day, so to say, before the 60s and 70s. That's more when they started to come out, you know, like you had the 60s Mustang, that kind of stuff. And as you can see, there's 4 characters. And that's interesting because that could mean there could be a 4-player co-op or some kind of GTA setting where there's 4 characters and you swap between them. After all, it's 2K's the same publisher, they might have the same idea. But what you do have to remember is in Mafia 2 they had the similar screenshots, as you saw earlier, a screenshot of one of the Mafia 2, where there's 4 of them standing there, and that didn't have 4-player co-op. So it probably, I'm gonna take a guess, and I know people may not like this, but I would probably guess there's probably not going to be some form of co-op or multiplayer. If it's that highly requested, then they might. But I'm not too sure. Presuming 2K Games make quite a few different games, they don't tend to have a lot of co-op in them that I've noticed. You know, ones like GTA, etc. So I'm not too sure. I mean, as you know, the worldwide reveal will be on 8 AM. That's Eastern Standard Time, obviously 1 PM UK Standard Time, at August the 5th, 2015. So if you're not doing anything at that point, you can go and watch it. There will be a lot more behind closed doors, kind of like, what do they call it? Private, what do you call them? Private showcases or whatever, you know, private presentations, just for kind of like press people, that kind of stuff. So we will kind of, I guess, hear stuff from that, but you won't physically see anything. They might, because usually what they tend to do behind closed doors is they generally show the gameplay then and they show it to people and they're like, hey, this, any questions, and of course people kind of repeat that, they say what's happened, but of course they can't record it because it's private. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this. As you can see, it's in a swamp as well, which is also a nice thing. Not in a city at the minute. No doubt there will be a city, because it ain't a Mafia without a city. I mean, they've got to have some form of a city to work in. But anyway, let's hope it's good. I damn hope it's good. And the 60s and 70s will definitely be nice. It'll be new. You know, it'll be kind of a fresh idea. Because there are lots of games out there, but there aren't many, if any, to be honest, I can think of, that are really focused in the 60s to 70s kind of Mafia kind of theme. So it'll be nice. And of course we know Mafia 2 was pretty good. So we'll see what happens in Mafia 3. And no, we probably won't find out what happened to Joe either. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this or found this informative. If you did, that's great. But as I said before, thank you for watching and cheerio.